Hello, emotional attachment in the age of AI, entering the human dimension. Hi, I'm Robin Westman. In the previous videos, we explored the illusion of conscious tech. When AI feels conscious, and AI as mirror, not master. We looked at why AI can feel emotionally aware, why humans naturally project meaning onto these systems, and why clarity and sovereignty matter so deeply in this emerging relationship. But today I want to move into a more personal dimension of this conversation. Why are so many people beginning to form real emotional attachments to AI systems? And what does that reveal? Not only about technology, but about ourselves. The relationship dynamic. One of the most important things happening right now is that AI is no longer functioning only as a tool. For many people, it's beginning to function relationally. People are talking to AI daily, sharing emotions, confiding personal struggles, seeking guidance, asking for comfort, processing loneliness, and engaging in conversations that feel emotionally meaningful. And because these systems respond instantly, consistently, patiently, and often compassionately, the interaction can begin to feel deeply personal. In some cases, people even describe feeling seen, understood, emotionally supported, or psychologically safer with AI than with other human beings. This is a very, very important development. Why this feels emotionally real? Human beings are relational by nature. Our nervous systems respond to attention, validation, language, tone, emotional mirroring, and perceived presence. And modern AI systems are becoming extraordinarily good at simulating these relational signals. The AI remembers context, it responds conversationally, it adapts to emotional tones, it reflects empathy oriented language patterns. And over time, the interaction could begin triggering genuine emotional responses inside the person engaging with it. This is important to understand. Even if the AI itself is not conscious, the human emotional experience can still feel very real. That distinction matters tremendously. The loneliness factor. I think part of what we're witnessing here also reflects something deeper happening in our society itself. Many people feel lonely. Many people feel disconnected. Modern life has become fast, fragmented, digitally saturated, and emotionally exhausting. People are often overwhelmed, isolated, or struggling to feel deeply heard in their relationships and communities. And then suddenly, an always available conversational system appears that listens, responds, never interrupts, never rejects, and continuously reflects attention back towards you, towards the user. Of course, emotional attachment begins forming. This is not strange, it's human. The difference between support and dependency. Now, I want to be careful here. Not all emotional interaction with AI is unhealthy. AI can absolutely support reflection, journaling, creativity, organization, learning, and even emotional processing in certain contexts. I've used AI this way, but the danger emerges when emotional support slowly becomes emotional dependency because dependency changes the psychological relationship. Instead of using AI consciously, the person begins orienting emotionally around the interactions itself. AI becomes the primary confidant, the emotional regulator, the source of validation, or the substitute for embodied human connection. And this can slowly weaken real world relationships, discernment, self trust, and emotional resilience, especially when the person begins assigning wisdom, authority, or emotional understanding to a system that is fundamentally generating patterns rather than experiencing relationship. The human need beneath the technology. For me, one of the deepest questions underneath all of this is not simply what is AI becoming, but rather what are human beings longing for so deeply that these interactions feel emotionally meaningful in the first place? Because beneath the technology, I think many people are seeking presence, understanding, recognition, care, clarity, and connection. And perhaps part of what this moment is revealing is not only the power of AI, but the depth of unmet relational hunger within modern society itself. Remaining human in the relationship. This is why I believe conscious relationship with technology matters so deeply now. We need to learn how to engage these systems intelligently, creatively, and consciously without psychologically replacing the depth and complexity of human relationship itself. AI may simulate emotional responsiveness, but human beings still possess embodiment, mutual presence, shared vulnerability, touch, sacrifice, love, and living awareness. Those things matter, and they cannot simply be reduced to language generation. In the next video, we are going to explore another important question emerging from all of this. What happens when AI begins shaping human identity, worldview, and perception itself? Because the future challenge may not simply be technological, it may be psychological, relational, and civilizational. Thank you for being here. Let's continue. Bye for now.